Hey everybody and welcome to RikuNaceLand. My name's Jules and today we're gonna play Rusty Lake Paradise. The game just came out. I don't know how many of you know this game, but the whole Cube Escape series and everything the Rusty Lake crew ever made truly amazed me. So we're just gonna play it. I haven't played it yet. I'm really excited to do it. I'm pretty nervous because this is my first video using a facecam. I have no knowledge about it at all. Feel free to add any tips or advice or whatever in the comment section below because I'd really like to improve. Also, this is my first video in English, so if my English is really bad or whatever, just tell me how to improve. I'd really love any comments. Thanks in advance, and now we're gonna start playing Rusty Lake Paradise. Let's see. Rusty Lake Paradise. The ones of you that have seen the trailers, they know it's taken place on an island. Well, let's see where exactly we are. Rusty Lake presents.
I remember that day when I returned to Paradise, the island of my family. Since I had received the message of my mother's death, the blurred childhood memories started to become more clear. From that first glimpse of the island, I could feel my mother's presence. It's hard to forget someone who gave so much to remember. The first plague. Water turns into blood.
And as those of you who saw the trailers know, the game is about the 10 plagues, the biblical plagues that were in Egypt. And as we just saw, it's something about our mother, and we feel that she's present somewhere on this island. From this view, the island seems to be pretty small, but I guess behind this wooden door it will be a bit larger. So this is us, I guess. Oh, okay, I can't click on us. Drag or use arrows to move right or left. Ah, okay, this is new, so we can actually drag the screen. This wasn't implemented in the previous games made by Rusty Lake. This is us, I guess. And we want some stick thingy. We can't have our head, neither do we know what's in our pockets. And there's already some blood on the ground, is there? Okay, we can... No, we can't get that stick, we need it though. Okay, this is some sort of fruit which we can't access either, of course. And here, to open the door, we need to put something in here, I thought. Okay, this guy wants a shrimp, otherwise he won't let us in, I guess. For those of you who don't know the game, it's about solving riddles in a point-and-click kind of style, but it's sometimes pretty scary. A lot of jump scares, depending on the game. Like the game Rusty Lake Hotel, which was the first premium game, the first one you had to pay money for. It had no jump scares at all, not really, at least. The second one had some, and the whole Cube Escape series had a lot of jump scares, at least one per game, so kind of a lot. We don't know how many will be here, but it will be a larger game than the usual Rusty Lake games. So what we found now is a machete, a hook, and some sort of box, and we can just drag this open to find a line and a letter. Click on the text to translate. Nothing here to translate. April 22nd, 1796. My dear son Jacob, I'm sorry to inform you that your mother passed away. Please return to Paradise. We need you here. Your father. So I guess our name is Jacob. Our mother passed away, and as we said earlier, we can somehow feel her presence. Our father sent this letter and wants us to return to Paradise, which supposedly is the name of this island we're just visiting, or we're just entering. But I guess this is not our father who wants the shrimp, because, well, he would just let us in because we're his son. Let's see if we can use this to chop down that... Of course we can. We got the stick. So I guess we're going to fish by giving him the stick and now the line. And as well, just the hook. So Oh, we need a worm. Of course we need a worm. I forgot about the worm. Maybe it is inside here if we can open it by using this as a knife. Ah, there we go. The worm. So far it was quite easy. I guess it will be a bit harder later on. Okay. Let's get that shrimp. That was a pretty heavy shrimp, wasn't it? Why couldn't he just, you know... Oh, I got it. No, of course, he had to pull really hard because, wow, either he's pretty weak or that shrimp is pretty strong. Let's see. That guy wants the shrimp. Let's give him the shrimp. Okay, I just checked. You can't see. I just got the achievement Welcome to Paradise, so we can now enter the island. Okay, we're entering through this forest. There's an old lady with a goat and... No, we can't use the bucket. Meh. Yeah, that's a lovely goat. Okay, let's see. She has something on her hand, but I guess it doesn't mean... What on earth? Is she sick or... Oh no, oh god. Oh, what? Is that a giant worm or... a leech. Oh, lovely.
Good to see you, grandson. I'm sorry about your mother.
Okay, so our grandmother is sick in her own way, I guess. I'm not sure if... I don't want to know, I guess. I really don't. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if we should even try to feed the goat this leech, but okay, doesn't work anyway. Maybe we can... Nah. But... Okay. No, okay. I had to try it. Okay, we can go further into the forest. Guess there's nothing we can do here with this leech right now. Okay, here we got a pump. Okay, we have blood here already, because the first plague is turning water into blood. But that's not really helpful because we don't know what to do with this, and we don't need blood for anything yet, or, well, we don't even have a bucket or whatever to carry the water. Yes, there was a bucket, but we couldn't take it, so... Okay, let's see. We have this house here. The Islander family. Caroline Islander. By the way, this family seems by now to be not really related to the Vandermeer or the Vanderboom family. So the Vanderboom family was the one from Rusty Lake Roots, and the Vandermeer family is the one Dale, the detective, comes from, which we know, who we know since Case 23 was the first one to feature Dale, right? I think it was. So this is the Islander family. I guess this would be us. I guess, I'm not sure though. And she looks a bit like Rose was her name? The daughter of the creepy guy of the Vanderboom family. I'm not sure though. Just some theories here. This is our grandmother, obviously. And this, if this is us, this would be our mother. So our father is sitting here, the one who wrote us the letter. And he got the shrimp, but we didn't give it to him. We gave it to some, I don't know, some servant or anything. This is Caroline Islander, so our mother. Yes, what happened to my mother? We want to find out. Do we say something if we see this? Yes. Okay. This is our Uncle Gerard, our grandmother, our little brother David, our sister Elizabeth, our mother Caroline, so none of them is Rose. I hope her name was Rose. And our father Nicholas. Okay, let's see. What do you have to say, father?
My dear son, please, I'm thirsty.
Oh, it's nice to see you again after all these years. Your mother just passed away. My wife. I am so sad. I'm glad you're here. Let's talk. No. Give me alcohol. Of course. Why is there another leech inside the... I don't want to know. I really don't. Okay, we can pull this open again. And we got a jug. Okay, but there's nothing in it yet. Oh, maybe. Wait a second. We could fill it up here. Looks like wine. Maybe it's not blood. Oh, it's blood. Jug with blood. That was, well, nothing to argue about. Okay, jug with blood. I hope it's tasty. Of course, another leech. Hope it tasted as well as it looked.
Paradise has been suffering since your mother died.
Suffering from 10 plagues?
She prayed for your return. Please, help us, son.
We will try. Nothing more to say? Okay. Is he pointing to something, or is he just doing this because he can? I guess he's just doing this because he can. Okay, let's see. What does this thing do? Maybe we should put the leech in here? Yes, it works. Okay. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, we are supposed to fill this up, aren't we? Okay, another leech. Filling up the blood meter, if it's called that. Okay, another time. And I guess we need to do it one more time or 2 more times to have it flow over. I don't know if we just have to fill it up here or a bit more. Let's see, but nothing else we can do here, I guess. Okay, we need at least 1 more leech. We can try if we can find it over here, but we need a key for this lock, so nothing to do here. Let's see, there was nothing else in the house. We can fill up the jug again. Maybe our grandmother wants something to drink as well, or we can put it in the... Ah, maybe we can put it in the goat's bucket. Let's see. Yes, we can. So, drink it. Of course, another leech. Who would have ever guessed that? Let's see. The leech back to the owl. Of course, it's an owl because, well, it's Rusty Lake. For those of you who don't know the previous games, well, maybe I will let's play them. No, just kidding. Of course, Mr. Owl is kind of one of the main characters of the whole Cube Escape and Rusty Lake series, because he was the owner of a hotel and also somehow related to the Vanderboom family. He and his utmost whatever servant, Mr. Crow, are kind of directing everything, and they have some bigger goals, but we don't know what exactly they are yet. So for now, let's just fill this up. There was a sound like we did it. Yeah, of course. Here's the key. So we can go further in. I'm not sure, was this the water turns to blood thing already, or does it come now? Jesus, this wasn't even that scary, but I still got a little heart attack, and I know... Oh, I should have probably told you, I'm very easy to scare. I will scream a lot, I will jump a lot. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm really easy to scare, so let's see. Also, these figures, these shadows, usually talk pretty creepy. So the lake obviously is Rusty Lake, and this island is somewhere in the middle of Rusty Lake or wherever, and the lake is filled with memories, as most of you might know. So white cubes for good memories and black cubes for bad memories, and well, these corrupted souls, as they are officially called, are created by taking bad memories from persons or something like that. It's not that clear yet, or at least not for me. Okay, that shadow is gone now, and we can advance. And as we can see here, the water is turning into blood. Also, there's Carolyn Islander, our mother. Okay. Ah, we can pull them out without any tools. That's good to know. So let's look at the body. Or let's not look at the body because it's not there. Okay, we got a black cube. Bad cubes. Black cubes normally mean bad things, while white cubes mean good things, so... Okay. Okay, it seems like they're gonna stay for a while. We can see up here, it seems to be our grandmother as a pigeon. This is our uncle, I believe, from the photo, or from the picture, as a boar. This is our sister. As is it supposed to be Miss Pheasant? I think so. We have the deer here and the rabbit over here. This might be our father, I'm not sure. We know these characters from Rusty Lake Hotel. Those were the ones we had to kill. Mr. Boar, Miss Pheasant, Mr. Deer, Mr. Rabbit and Miss Pigeon. So at least the sexes add up right here. So these 3 should be guys and these 2 should be women. Let's see now what exactly their plan is right now.
Please take a sacrifice and enlighten us.
I'm just gonna drink something. Okay, so this is their sacrifice, like their bad memories. And they want us to enlighten them, however. That should be possible. Okay, let's see. That was everything, apparently, we can find in this, well, in our mother's grave. Is it? I thought it was going back into the water. Okay, so we got a black cube now, but no idea what to do with it yet. But maybe we'll see in the next episode? I guess so. Until then, have a great time. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to leave a comment below. And also like this video and subscribe if you like the video. And always, please, any sort of critique is welcome. I'd like to see you again in the next episode. Until then, have a good time. Bye everybody.